Student out of the hospital and lucky to be alive today after a drinking game at a party got out of control. He had a blood alcohol content of 0.47 when several people wheeled him into the emergency room at St. Luke's Hospital, put a Post-it note on him and his name and phone number, and then took off. The student is a member of Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity, the same one ASU student Jack Cololius belonged to. Cololius drowned in Tempe Town Lake after getting kicked out of a bar where he'd been drinking with fellow fraternity members.
And this isn't the only ASU fraternity at the center of serious incidents. Since December, we've seen two full-scale brawls caught on tape with one fraternity. Shots were fired at one of those fights. Another fraternity made news when two teenage girls were severely burned as a frat member threw a bottle of Everclear into the fire.
Well, ABC 15 is taking action tonight, asking the university if it has a problem on its hands.
Corey Rangel spent the day trying to track down someone at ASU for comment. Corey, what did they tell you?
Katie, we wanted to talk with ASU to find out what they're doing to address this, but no one would go on camera. So we sat down with the Tempe police chief and asked him what he's going to do.
But we're going to step it up. Instead of having one squad out enforcing youth alcohol, we may have two, we may have three, we may have five. Fact of the matter is, you're going to see increased enforcement efforts from the Tempe Police Department and partnering agencies.
The Tempe Police Department promises a crackdown after a series of alarming and dangerous cases involving ASU students and drinking.
These alcohol-related incidents are wreaking havoc on our youth, and it's draining police and public safety resources. And enough is enough.
Police Chief Tom Riff says the department is working on a plan with ASU and city leaders right now to address these recent problems.
When school returns, these students are going to be confronted with education. They will be confronted with support from the university, and they're going to be confronted with enforcement because we've had it. We're fed up with this.
While no one from ASU would go on camera, I pressed for answers about what the university is doing. ASU tells me last February the university suspended Sigma Alpha Epsilon through next fall. Members of that fraternity have been involved in two recent high-profile incidents. Also, any student reported to be involved in misconduct is investigated by the university and can be suspended or kicked out of school. And I've also learned ASU offers a number of wellness programs to promote healthy living that discourages students from substance abuse. Also, ASU Police hosts more than 100 events every school year on alcohol education, which includes dangers and consequences of underage drinking and binge drinking. And Katie, 2 weeks ago, I reported city leaders are also working on toughening underage drinking laws, which includes increasing fines and making it easier for police to give tickets to lawbreakers.
Yeah, it's interesting. We've heard from neighbors, we've heard from other students, but I'd never heard that side from police, and it makes sense that they're taxed just as much when they're trying to respond to calls in other places as well.
Yeah, you can see how frustrated Tempe police are with it.
For sure. Thank you, Corey. The National Transportation Safety Board pushing for low